Some people say that time's a flat circle. Events of the past are doomed to repeat themselves, and I will be forced to sit through them for an endless eternity without being able to do anything other than laugh at the pain. It's been about 6 months since my last checkup on Sneako and Adin Ross, two of the Red Pill's biggest allies. 6 months is a lot of time. Much has changed, and I feel confident in saying that the predictions I made all those months back turned out to be nothing but the truth. The way I see it, there's only two options. Option A, Adin Ross comes out as a trans woman in approximately 5 years time. The end. Now, I'm not saying that everything I said in those videos is the truth and I can predict future events with an almost incalculable precision. Well, actually I am saying that, and only that. So what has happened other than what I've predicted? And what does the future hold for Andrew Tate's two strongest soldiers? Since my video dropped, Adin Ross has been keeping himself busy with numerous activities. First of all, I think he quit lean, got addicted again, and repeated that like 6 times. Now, I'm happy to report that since my last video, Adin Ross has in fact not shown porn to children, which is a clear step up from where he was 6 months ago. In fact, this not showing porn to children attitude has worked so well that the children actually started showing porn to Adin of his sister. Other than that, I don't think there's been much to report. In conclusion, Adin's been doing well for himself. What's Sneako been up to? That video he teased at the end of his critical arc came out, and it was the most Sneako video I've ever seen.
The COVID vaccine doesn't work. The 2020 election was against Trump, and billionaire pedophiles use wokeness to keep you depressed and poor.
Other than that, he's been up to his usual antics. Sneako has also recently announced his departure from the Red Pill, now that the Red Pill movement is dying and there's no more fame to be gouged out from its rotting corpse. I mean, he's finally found his real passion in life, making IRL streaming content with the likes of this guy and this dude. This has created a shift in the Sneako fandom. Many of the older Sneako fans believe that this is a move towards a degenerate lifestyle where Sneako will embarrass and degrade the mighty Allah, for whom he has shown nothing but the deepest devotion. Being
that disrespectful towards Muhammad is a wild thing to be talking about incessantly on Twitter.
Sneako, can you give me one verse from the Quran you like?
Yeah, I can.
Go ahead.
No.
I'm honestly dumbfounded at the fact that Sneako would do this. Who would have seen this coming? This betrayal hits deep, man. As a practicing Muslim myself, I practice with Sneako every Sunday. I can say with certainty that I and the rest of the Muslim community did not see this coming. So that's the recap so far. The two would then meet up to form a kind of Avengers Mightiest Heroes type team. Well, the heroes would be some of their streamer friends, and I think describing them as mighty might be a bit of a stretch. Although all my predictions have already come true, a final one remains, and I believe I know why it's not come into fruition yet. In my Adin Ross video, I said, or option B, Adin and his fans perform a coup and steal the 2020-24 election, electing Adin to be the fastest
far-right authorization, centralized autocracy, militarism, forcible suppression of opposition.
He takes over the US and bans gays or some shit. This has not happened yet, but I do believe that the puzzle pieces are slowly moving together. Sneako and Adin Ross have recently been together much more frequently in collaborative content, and I believe I know the reason for this sudden friendship.
I thought I was gay, I watched gay porn. It's not for me.